Hello, Napa Valley Unified School District Spanish teachers. My name is Carolyn Gill, and in addition to Lori Johnston, I am another point of contact for you at Vista Higher Learning. I'm here and happy to help with any questions you should have about Encuentros or about the Supersite. I am based here in Napa. I live on West Lincoln, and I'm very happy to be here and support you, and very happy to be local. So I'm just going to show you some key features that will hopefully make your life easier if you were to adopt Encuentros for the fall. The first is just adding your course and your classes at the beginning of the school year. It's very, very easy. It literally takes a number of minutes. We're going to create one course. We're just going to call it Spanish 1, and we're going to leave our dates as is for the sake of this brief walkthrough. We're going to click next. This is our settings page. We are using the online workbook. We are giving students access to the ebook. This is just asking you to make some decisions about your settings. We'll go through and we will click next. And then the next phase is to decide about your gradebook. And in this case, we're just going to do a basic course. And this adds one category called homework. So anything assigned for students, once they complete the activities, those grades would land in that category, homework, which is 100%. Here you have a synopsis of all of your settings, the settings you chose and your expectations. We'll click Save. Now we'll create a section or a class, and that is equally as easy. We will call this period 4. And we have our section information, our due time, which is for that particular class. You can have different due times for different classes. This class meets every day of the week. We'll click submit. And now our course and our class have been created. You can create multiple classes. As long as you're assigning at that course level, all of those assignments will apply to all of those classes. So it's pretty easy. We'll go into activities, and we're going to go into unit 2, take a look at Puerto Rico. This is the lesson that's live, and certainly more to come over the summer. We'll go into Todo Junto, which is a section that kind of brings everything together, and I'll show you very quickly how to go ahead and assign. So we have the student edition, the FANS online activities, and we have the online workbook. So we'll go ahead and we'll assign some of these activities here just to show you how easy the process is. We will click Assign, and now we'll choose our due date as Tuesday. We will click Save. And now those activities, as we see, if we scroll down here, are now due on May 18th, on Tuesday, May 18th. We'll go back to the landing page so we can actually see what does that look like from a student's perspective. So we'll go in, we'll create a sample student, and now we will log in as a sample student. And this is a nice way for you to see, what a student sees from their perspective. So once we accept these terms and conditions, we'll log in as that sample student. And now we'll log in. We'll see that the student, exactly what a student would see. They have 2 activities that are due on May 18th, and it's going to take them approximately about 16 minutes to do those activities. We'll click Start. We'll go into the first activity. What's really nice is that students have their assignment lists, so anything that's due on that particular day, they will have that grouping of activities. They also have information about the activities, what your expectations are in terms of the grade settings. They also have links to the ebook, which is the online version of the textbook. They can navigate to any part of the ebook up here. They can also, do a single page, double page, the zoom in, zoom out. They can also take notes, which is very helpful. So the ebook is always accessible for the student as they're working through their activities. We'll return to the dashboard here, and then we're going to go back in as the teacher. And I want to show you one more thing in terms of the assessment and how easy it is to assign online quizzes and tests, as well as creating your own content. So we'll go into Unit 2, And here we are in assessment. We have quizzes, tests, and we have exams. In terms of assigning, it's very, very easy, clicking the box and then going up to assign. And you have some settings in terms of certainly the due date, how many attempts, when you want the test or the quiz to be available, what the due time is. You can set a password, you can set a time limit. It gives you a lot of different options. Something that's also very nice is you can create your own version of a test. So you can, by doing that, by copying it and then opening by clicking on the pencil icon here on the right-hand side, and that will give you the option of editing any aspect of the test, editing content, shuffling, moving sections, etc., up and down depending on how you want the order. Something else that's really nice is that you can add new content and you can also add existing content. So you can go into other quizzes or tests from that particular unit and add that content in. So it's really easy. And again, all of those quizzes are saved. And so you can, re-administer them in a future school year to a different group of students. So that was just a very brief walkthrough of the Encuentros Supersite, some of the key features to highlight, but I encourage you to contact me if you have any questions. Like I said in my email, I would be happy to meet with anybody face-to-face. I'm fully vaccinated to show you the Supersite in more detail. Thanks so much, and best of luck as the school year is wrapping up.